every day is different, every video is different, but my passion will always be the same. This is Kai from WASHOUT, aka Storm Boy 13, and the storm has arrived. Wow! Hi guys, Storm Boy 13. It's now time, well it's this time of the month where I now do the UK monthly outlook. This will be for March 2020, the first part of spring, that is. So far this February, it has been quite windy, especially with Storm Kyra, or Storm Kyra, whatever you pronounce it, from the 8th to the 9th. We've got Storm Dennis, I believe, on Saturday and Sunday, so another stormy weekend. The rest of February is looking changeable to slightly wetter than average once again. Not a lot of snow to talk about, despite that shocking snow spell we've had on Monday. So yeah. Next weather forecast I'll be doing, I'll let you, I'll give more updates about it. But anyways, let's focus for next month's weather. And next month, for March 2020, it is likely to be a fairly wet month, especially towards the middle stage. The beginning and the end of March will actually be quite dry, because we've got some areas of high pressure. Mid-March, near around my birthday, isn't looking great, unfortunately. Temperatures will be close to or maybe just a tad colder than average, especially during the mid-month wet spell. And sunshine totals close to average, but although there will be sunny days, most days will be quite dull and overcast, over some places a little bit below average. So anyways, now that summary's complete, let's just go through on a week-to-week, weekend-to-weekend basis. So, March falls on a Sunday this year, so we're going to clash that with the first week of March, from the 1st to the 6th of March. And actually, the beginning of March, we've got an area of high pressure, mainly around in the centre of the UK. But it's mainly, primarily around the beginning of the month, the high pressure will be towards the west of the UK, according to some computer models. So we are predicting it will be, although it will be a dry start, a lot of cloud, and we've got a northerly or northwesterly wind blowing, which that means temperatures will be a bit below average for the beginning of March. In fact, temperatures may even be only in range for most places between 4 and 6 degrees Celsius towards the beginning of the month. A lot of dry weather. There will be a little bit of a drizzle or heavy blanket of clouds, but definitely no rain to talk about. So a dryish start to March, just a lot of clouds and temperatures feeling quite cold. But I think progressively throughout the first week, temperatures will be into double figures, as they will slide back up to near average values, and there will also be some sunshine to contend with. When we break the cloud, as the pressure moves towards the east, the clouds will break up more, and we will expect to see a lot more sunshine towards in the UK. Like I said, temperatures in low double figures in the sunshine, feeling very, very pleasant. So, the second weekend of March, the high pressure will persist for most places. There may be the odd exception, but primarily focusing for most of the UK. Sunshine fairly hazy, but overall it's it should remain a fine picture for the second weekend of March. Temperatures double figures, 10 to 12 degrees Celsius, feeling very, very pleasant for this time of the year. But it changes by the time we head into the second week, from the week commencing 9th to the 13th of March. And we will be seeing frequent spells of low pressure systems targeting right towards the UK. The actual direction, it will be a bit uncertain, but it's likely there will be a breakdown in the dry weather towards the second week of March. So there will be potentially a lot of rain, up to 20 to 30 millimetres in just a space of 5 days in quite a few places towards the week ahead. There will be the odd drier interludes, but I can't say what day it will be yet because it's a long way off. But at the moment, the second week, there will be the odd dry Sunnier interlude, but most days expect quite a bit of rain or some showers, a bit breezy but nothing too stormy at this stage. Temperatures also close to average though, although when it's constantly raining, maybe a few degrees lower than average. Then we approach into the second weekend of March, the 14th and the 15th. The second weekend, once again, not looking great. I think there will be some sunshine around, but there will be some heavy spells of showers. A showery weekend, as predictions would be on the second weekend of March. Potentially some thundery ones with some hail mixed in as well. So the second weekend of March is likely to be a very showery weekend. The temperature is very close to average, although when you caught in a shower, it will drop by several degrees, so it will feel a lot colder. So that's the second weekend of March. By the time we head into the third week of March, the showery theme continues for the first couple of days. But then we potentially be anticipating a brief dry spell towards midweek in the third week. But generally there will be a lot of cloud, not huge amounts of sunshine, but the weather will temporarily settle down for a little bit. The winds will be a bit lighter before it potentially turns much wetter once again by the time we get into the third week of March. And those temperatures not changing a huge amount once again. I think probably turning a bit chilly to start off with, and then towards midweek temperatures closer to average and then turning colder again by the end of the third week with the return of some heavy rain. The third weekend of March, 21st and the 22nd, temperatures could actually drop. We could see like a bit of a north or northwesterly flow with plenty of rain or some frequent showers. Temperatures could be well below average at this stage in March. We may see temperatures only in range of around 5 to 7 degrees Celsius. For some northern areas, there is even a little bit of a risk of some late season wintry showers, even at lower levels. So I wouldn't rule out any snow days towards March next month. So I would say that at the moment, for the prediction wise, for the third weekend, turning much wetter and colder as well. And I think the fourth week of March is probably going to be the worst part of the month. 23rd to 27th, there will be quite a bit of rain around. Temperatures well below average, at least to start the week. They will gradually recover towards the end of the fourth week, but we keep a lot of rain on most days, some showers, showery interludes, and actually not a lot of dry weather towards the fourth week. You may get the odd one if you're lucky, but most places may struggle, as prediction wise on computer models, that the fourth week of March could be quite a bit of a washout. The final weekend of March will bring in a huge change, however. By the time we get to the 28th and the 29th, after several weeks of low pressure systems towards the UK, we then will be anticipating potentially sort of an Azores high. There won't be a heat wave, but we will get certainly a lot warmer winds coming in from the southwest. The pressure will be heading towards the UK, so pressure will be rising. There will be not as much rain around, plenty of sunshine towards the final weekend of March, and it will definitely feel like spring by the time we approach into that period. Temperatures, I would say potentially you may get up to 15 to 17 degrees Celsius in several places, particularly in southern areas when you get the best of the sunshine. So I would say last weekend of March will hopefully bring in a much welcome change to the nice warm weather. And I think the last 2 days of March, hazy sunshine, a little bit of fair level clouds, temperatures close to or maybe a tad milder than average, not far off in the mid-teens once again. So here's the summary once again for March 2020. This is likely to be a dry and a fairly bright start to the week, although there will be some overcast days, turning much wetter and possibly quite wet. I've also forgot to mention, I wouldn't rule out some stormy weather potentially by the time we head into the fourth week of March, so just bear that in mind. I do apologise for forgetting to add that in, but generally mid-March is looking much wetter. Like I said, plenty of wet days, some showers and some heavy thundery ones as well. I think the sunshine amounts will also be lowest at that stage. The last few days of March will be a much improved conditions with plenty of warm sunshine, and temperatures obviously will be well recovered. So that's the predictions for March 2020. Doesn't mean it will happen, it's just like it's a likely outcome. Anyways, that's it for the UK outlook for March 2020, but coming straight after is the UK summer 2020 outlook. Don't go away. Storm is now out for this bit.